Good morning, M4. In this video, we will be checking your answers for your activity on multiplying and dividing fractions. Please listen carefully and follow through the process so that you will understand how we were able to get the answers. First problem, we have 1/2 divided by 3/4. Flip the second fraction and change the sign to multiplication. Then multiply your numerators and denominators. You get the answer of 4/6. Now we can still simplify this by dividing it with 2. So 4 divided by 2 equals 2. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Therefore, 2/3 is our final simplified answer. Problem number 2, 15/7 divided by 3/8. Now flip the second fraction and change the sign to multiplication. Now multiply your numerators and denominators. Now we have the answer 120 over 21. We can still simplify this answer by dividing it with 3. So 120 divided by 3 equals 40. 21 divided by 3 equals 7. This can be our final answer, but you can also convert this to a mixed fraction. So if you answered 40 over 7 is correct. If you convert it to mixed fraction 5 and 5/7, it's also correct. Question number 3, we have 10/9 times 19/9. Now this time we have multiplication. In this kind of problem, there's a trick here to make the problem or to make the solution easier. As you can see on the numerators rather, we have 10 here. On our denominators, we also have 10. So what you can do with this kind of problem, if you have the same number on numerator and denominator, you can cancel it out. Cancel 10 and cancel 10. Now you are left with 19 and 9. So your answer is 19 over 9. So since it can't be simplified, this can be our final answer. But if you converted this to a mixed fraction, it's also accepted. So the mixed fraction equivalent is 2 and 1/9. So if this is your answer, it's correct. If this is your answer, it's also correct. Problem number 4. We have 20 over 7 divided by 1/3. Now flip the second fraction and change the sign to multiplication. Now we have these fractions. Now multiply your numerators and denominators. Now we got the answer 60 over 7. So since this can't be simplified, this will be our final answer. But since it's an improper fraction, you can also convert it to mixed fraction, even if the problem is not mixed. Again, both are accepted. 8/7 or 60 over 7, they're both correct. Problem number 5, we have 11 over 4 times 3/2. So just multiply the numerators and denominators. So 11 times 3 equals 33. 4 times 2 equals 8. Now since this answer can't be simplified, this can be our final answer. You can also convert this to mixed fraction. So the mixed fraction equivalent is 4 and 1/8. Both answers are correct. Problem number 6, we have 5/4 divided by 9/10. So flip the second fraction and change the sign to times. Now multiply your numerators and denominators. Now we get this answer 50 over 36. It can still be simplified by dividing the numerator and denominator by 2. So 50 divided by 2 equals 25. 36 divided by 2 equals 18. So 25 over 18 is our simplified answer since there's no more number that can divide both of them. Again, you can also convert this answer to mixed fraction. The equivalent mixed fraction is 1 and 7/18. Again, both answers are correct. Problem number 7, we have 7/5 times 1/2. So we just multiply our numerators and denominators. 7 times 1 equals 7. 5 times 2 equals 10. Now, this is our simplified answer since there's no more answer or number that can divide both of them. Problem number 8, we have 1/11 times 11/5. This problem is the same with our problem number 3. We have 11 in our numerator and we also have 11 in our denominator. So just cancel 11 on numerator and 11 on denominator. Therefore, we are left with 1 for numerator and 5 for our denominator. So 1/5 is our final answer. Our 9th problem, we have 7/2 times 6/11. We are just going to multiply numerators and denominators. 7 times 6 equals 42. 2 times 11 equals 22. Now we have the answer 42/22. This answer can still be simplified by dividing it with 2. So 42 divided by 2 equals 21. 22 divided by 2 equals 11. So this is our simplified answer. If you convert it to mixed fraction, it's also accepted. The mixed fraction equivalent for this 21/11 is 1 and 10/11. Both of them are correct. Problem 10, we have 13/2/2 divided by 18/5. Now flip the second fraction and change the sign to multiplication. Now multiply the numerators and denominators. So we get the answer 65/36. This number seems big, but this is our simplified answer since there's no same number that can divide both of them. But if you convert this to mixed fraction, it's also accepted. The mixed fraction equivalent for this is 1 and 29/36. Now for problems number 11 to 15, we have mixed fraction. Therefore, your answer should be in mixed fraction. For our problem 11, we have 1 and 3/8 divided by 1 and 1/12. Convert your mixed fraction to improper fraction. Now that you have your improper fraction, flip the second fraction and change the sign to multiplication. Now multiply 11 times 2 and 8 times 13. We get the answer 132/112. It's a big number and both of them are even. And we can still simplify this answer by dividing it with 4. 132 divided by 4 equals 33. 104 divided by 4 equals 26. Now 33/26, it can't be simplified anymore, so we proceed to the last step. We convert this to mixed fraction. 33 divided by 26. How many 26 can fit inside 33? There's only 1. 1 times 26 is 26. Take away 33 minus 26 is 7. Since there's no more number here, 7 will be our remainder. So our mixed fraction answer, whole number is 1, numerator is 7, our denominator is still the same, 26. So this is our final answer, 1 and 7/26. Problem number 12, we have 2 and 7/8 divided by 5 and 1/2. First step, convert your mixed fraction to improper fractions. Now, after we convert our mixed fraction to improper fraction, flip one of the fraction or the second fraction and change the sign to multiplication. Now, multiply numerators, multiply denominators. Then we get the answer of 46 over 88. Both of them are even numbers, so we can divide it with 2. 46 divided by 2, we get 23. 88 divided by 2, we get 44. Since this is a proper fraction, the numerator is smaller than the denominator. This is our final answer. Problem number 13, we have 3 2/3 divided by 1 1/6. Convert the mixed fraction to improper fractions. Now flip the second fraction and change the sign to multiplication. Then multiply numerators and multiply the denominators. Then we get the answer of 66 over 21. This answer can still be simplified with 3. 66 divided by 3 equals 22. 21 divided by 3 equals 7. Now 22 over 7 is our simplified fraction, and we will go to the next step, convert it to mixed fraction. So I will write 7 outside since it's our denominator. I will write 22 inside since it's our numerator. Now how many 7 can fit inside 22? There's 3. 3 times 7, 21, take away. 22 minus 21 equals 1. So 1 is our remainder. So our mixed fraction answer, 3 is our whole number, 1 is our numerator, and our denominator is still the same, 7. So our final answer is 3 1/7. Problem number 14, we have 1 3/8 times 3 1/3. Now, step 1, convert your mixed fraction to improper fraction. Then multiply numerators and denominators. 11 times 10, 110. 8 times 3, we get 24. Now we have 110 over 24. These numbers are even numbers, so we can simplify this. We can divide it by 2. 110 divided by 2, we get 55. 24 divided by 2, answer is 12. Now 55 over 12 cannot be simplified, so we are going to convert this to mixed fraction because we have improper fraction here. So 12 I'll write as our divisor and 55 as our dividend. How many 12 can fit inside 55? There are 4, so I write 4 on top. 4 times 12, we get 48. Now we take away 55 minus 48. The answer is 7. 7 will be our remainder. Therefore, our mixed fraction answer is 4. 7 is our numerator. Denominator is still 12. Final answer, 4 7, 12. Last problem, number 15, we have 1 4/11 divided by 1 1/4. Convert this mixed fraction to improper fraction. Flip the second fraction and change the sign to multiplication. Now multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. Then we get the answer of 60 over 55. This answer can still be simplified by dividing it with 5. 60 divided by 5 equals 12. 55 divided by 5 equals 11. Now 12 over 11 can't be simplified anymore, so we convert this improper fraction to mixed fraction. So I write 11 as our divisor and 12 as our dividend. How many 11 can fit inside 12? Of course, there's 1. 1 times 11 is 11. Now take away 12 minus 11 is 1. So 1 is our remainder. So our final mixed fraction answer is 1 is our whole number, 1 is our numerator, and 11 is our denominator. 1 and 1/11. Okay, so count your scores and your mistakes. The total score of this is 15 over 15. Comment your scores on your worksheet, yesterday's worksheet, not today's, yesterday's worksheet, and continue to your lesson for today. That's it.